What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back from Coachella and California in general, and I'm here to bring you a Morphe haul. I didn't get a ton of things, but I got a few important things, and they're things that I've been loving so much. So let's get into it so I can show you guys what I got. So first and foremost, Coachella. How do I feel about it? It was all right this year. It was so incredibly packed. No, just that many people were, no, it was no. I was so far away from Beyonce, I can't even really consider that I was at a Beyonce concert. And that's probably the most disappointing thing of all. But aside from that, the music was really good. I had a fun time with my friends and my boyfriend. And you know, anytime that I get to go to California, I'm a happy little camper. But I wasn't a happy little camper for too long because I got sick. So I could like barely hear from one ear. My nose is like dripping boogers every 5 seconds and I can't like not cough. It's really annoying. The desert is so freaking weird, guys. It's incredibly weird. It gets from being like 100 degrees during the day to like 40 degrees in a sandstorm at night. And that just was not good for my immune system. I don't have a really strong immune system, so I did get sick. But aside from that, whatever. Every time that I go to LA, every single time, I always make it a point to go to the Morphe store. And I always make it a point to spend a shit ton of money. But this time I decided to go just a little less ham. And by a little less ham, I mean, I spent $99.66. Less ham. My boyfriend would probably disagree. I told him to look away while I was paying just because I was like, please do not see how much I'm spending right now. Please do not. Morphe is normally a very affordable store, but when I look in this bag, I'm like, I didn't get that much things. And $99, that's expensive. So these things better work. And guess what? They did. Morphe came through again, and I love all of these things. So I am just gonna show you guys what I got now. This is my big Morphe bag. It's huge. So let's see, the first thing that I got, that I saw, that I was like, holy crap, I need that, because I don't like spending money on shipping, was the Babe in Paradise palette with Bretman Rock. I love Bretman. I love him. I swear that he's like my soul sister in another life. He doesn't even know who I am. He's like, who is Michelle Monroy? Who is she? But I'm obsessed with him. I love him so much. He is so funny, and I was like, I have to support him. I have to. So I got this highlighter palette, and it does come with a fan brush. So I'm really digging it. I love all the colors in this palette. I think they're beautiful. It comes in so many shades that fit so many different people, and that's probably what I love the most about this palette. It can suit the lightest skin tone with Baby Girl right here, and even the darkest skin tone with Shady Bitch over here. Also, let me just say, I love the names that he came up with in this palette. The lightest color is Baby Girl, spelled Bebe. The middle one is called Vacation. The one that I'm wearing right now at the moment is called Mahu. I think that's how you say it, Mahu. And I think he did say that that shade means something very specific. It's probably something that someone used to say to him to make fun of him. It's a Hawaiian thing. I'm not sure what it is. I would have to rewatch the video, but I know it was a mean term, and he turned it around honey, and he put it in his highlighter palette to say a big F you to everybody. This beautiful golden champagne is called Get Laid. This next deeper rose gold color is so beautiful. It's called Chihu. He says it in a very specific way, but I'm not trying to butcher that shit, so let me just insert him saying it. But it is so beautiful. And last but not least is this gorgeous shade called Shady Bitch, and it is just so hot fire for my deeper skin tone girls. Like, This is a beautiful shade, guys, beautiful. I can't wait to use it on someone who has a deeper skin tone. I'll probably use it on my mom. My mom has a deeper skin tone, and this color is just gonna look fire on her. It also came with this little fan brush that I applied. I will show a little clip right here of me using it. It applied super, super nice using this brush. I don't normally love fan brushes. I typically use a small fluff brush, but this fan brush worked really, really well at distributing the product. I'm obsessed with it. I love it so, so much. So I just think it's great that it comes in the price of the Babe in Paradise palette. It comes along with it, so you don't have to pay an additional price for the fan brush, which I just think is great. Thank you, Bretman Rock, for that. And speaking of highlighter, I got a new highlighter brush. This is the type of brush that I normally use for my highlighter, and this is the brush that I was using while in California. This brush is my new favorite, my new bae. I'm obsessed with it. I normally use the Real Techniques setting brush to apply my highlighter. She's new, she's a new favorite. She's gold, first of all. Like, look at this, how beautiful this brush is. This is the Y14. I'm obsessed with their gold collection. It's just so fabulous looking, so luxe. And I had to have it, so I got it. So now that we're on the subject of brushes, I got 2 other brushes from that Y collection. I'm not sure exactly what that collection is called, but I'm gonna call it the Y collection because all the numbers start with Y. For my eyes, I got the Y17, and it is just a fluffy blending brush. It works so, so well for blending out that crease color. I actually blended out my crease today with it. I don't have a clip of me using this brush, but watch my Instagram channel, my Instagram videos, and you'll probably see me using this brush in one of my tutorials on there. And then I was in the store and I was trying to see what other kind of brushes I needed, but I didn't think I needed much other types of brushes. But one thing I didn't have really was a good contour brush for powdered contour. I normally just stick to my NARS Ita brush, and though it's a great brush, it does leave a very harsh line, and I wanted something that I could use and really blend that out, but on a smaller scale. So I got this Y11 brush, which I think is also really, really great. I've been using it now for a week since I got it, and I've been loving it. I really, really enjoy this brush a lot, and I think it applies my bronzer and my contour very, very smoothly. So the next thing I found while I was walking around the store, I was looking to see if I could find any type of blushes or contour powders. Morphe just came out with a contour powder, or I can't even remember the names of it. I'll put the name somewhere around here. But I did not like those color combinations for their bronzers. I thought that they were very off. It was a really, really dark shade with a really, really light shade. It wasn't even something that you could bronze and contour with, in my opinion. They were 2 very completely different types of shades, so I decided to pass on that. But right next to that display was the Blushing Babes blushes, not highlighters. And I thought they were all so beautiful. It was so hard for me to pick a shade. So hard. I literally had to ask my boyfriend. I was like, which one do you think is the prettiest? Because I can't pick. I'm just a hot mess when it comes to picking out makeup because I love everything and I want to spend my money on everything. But I can't because a bitch gotta save her money. So I decided to go with the Pop of Coral palette. This palette is outrageous, guys. It is beautiful. The middle shade is what really got me, just because it reminds me so much of a brighter, more corally NARS Orgasm. So I was like, I gotta get that. I gotta get that. So I got it. The shade all the way to the right, or maybe your left on camera, is called Boss, and that is a really pretty coral color. It's coming off a little bit lighter on camera than it is in real life, and it is just so, so pretty. It's actually what I have on my cheeks right now, so it's very subtle. It's nothing too crazy, but it does give that really beautiful blush pop that you would need, and I've been using that one the most, to be honest with you. The last shade in the palette is called Unapologetic, and that is more of a bronzy shade. It is still really, really beautiful. I haven't really touched into it too much. Okay, and last but not least in my big bag of goodies are two things that I was like, I cannot leave the Morphe store without stocking up on this because it's my favorite and I love it that much. I got two of the Morphe Set and Prep and Set. Oh, I think they changed the names of these actually. They used to be called the Morphe Prep and Set Continuous Setting Mist. Now they're just called the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. But I left the store with two of these because I was like, I gotta have extra on hand. I ran out of one of these in like 6 months and I was desperate for another can, but I am the type of person that hates paying for shipping and handling. So I bought a ticket to California and bought them instead. But whatever, these are so good, guys. You definitely have to get some of these. These are the best setting sprays on the market, the best. So that is it for this video, guys. That is everything that I got at the Morphe store. I spent $99.66, and that's money. That's paper right there that I spent, okay? But I am loving all of those products, and that money is going to very good use on my face. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Definitely hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit it. Hit it, guys. I do really good videos once a week. Maybe twice if you're lucky. Maybe twice. Probably not. Just once for now. And stay tuned for our next week's video. I am going to film a video on eating very weird Japanese snacks. Very weird Japanese snacks with my BFF. So stay tuned for that and I'll see you then.